The NFL is going to stick with that Clay Matthews Jr., the third tackle on Kirk Cousins. They're doubling down on it. They said that's the way you call that play. And I went, are you kidding me? There's no violence in that play. Wouldn't you think if you're going to flag somebody, shouldn't there be violence in a play like that? Where, like, even dangerous. Are we going to get to the point where we just push the quarterback, like you try to knock him over? You just use your hands? You just try to hit him right in the chest and knock him over? Because what Clay Matthews was flagged for is not egregious. It wasn't violent. Now, if I'm a defensive player and I feel like they're going to just call it, man, I'm just going to wallop you. I mean, if you're going to call a penalty on me, I'm just going to wallop you. Because that, to me, is embarrassing. And Mike Pereira and Dean Blandino, who used to work in the league office, head of officiating, they're both saying, what are you calling here? And the fact that you say, now they're sending this out as a video that all the officials are going to look at. I thought today I would be starting the show by saying, you know what? I told you, the NFL is walking back that call on Clay Matthews. Nope, not going to do that. They're walking it forward and delivering it to every official now and saying, this is how you call. Yeah, Paul.
If you're Clay Matthews, do you have a little fun with it and put out your own video? Walk through the hit, have a little fun with it, poke fun at the NFL. He's got enough gravitas to do that.
I don't think he's in a joking mood right now.
But he could poke fun at the softness of this call.
He could.
He seems like a kind of guy who might. He's got a good sense of humor.
No.
Maybe not.
We'll see when he comes on. When next time we have him on, we'll see if he's laughing about this. But, you know, Kirk D. Cousins also said it was kind of a soft call too, right? I mean, if you're a quarterback, come on. You don't want to be treated like that. I understand when these guys will pile drive you. And I've always had a problem with it. But that wasn't pile driving. He put his hand down. He wasn't lifting him up. He was trying to brace his fall. That doesn't sound like somebody who's trying to injure Kirk D. Cousins. Yeah, Fritzy.
I know it's ultimately all about the quarterback. What happens when a top defensive player like a Clay Matthews or Khalil Mack, Von Miller land awkwardly? Like Clay Matthews, something could have happened to his arm there. By trying to keep the pressure off of the quarterback, you may land awkwardly trying to ease your fall to get off of him, and you can end up snapping your wrist or your arm or your elbow, and then what happens?
They don't care. The league does not care about the defense. They do not. I don't know when this changed. Because if you look at the archival footage of the NFL, how many of those plays are when a quarterback just gets blindsided, just gets killed? And you know what? We celebrated that. But we got to the point where quarterbacks and the importance of the game, and then it all changed. Now, I don't know when that was, and maybe somebody can help me with that, but it feels like there was, hey, we got to start protecting these guys. Like, people are tuning in to see these quarterbacks. Yeah, Paulie.
Bernie Pollard, 10 years ago for the Chiefs, hit Tom Brady low. And right after that, they instituted a new rule where you can't hit the quarterback at the knees. You can't, as you're on the ground as a defender, reach out and jab at his knees or do anything. So that was one of the first reactionary rule changes because once Tom Brady's out, there's no reason to tune into a Patriots game on national TV.
But I also go back to Carson Palmer against the Steelers, and he got hurt. Who was that? Kimo Van Olhoffen?
Yes.
That's how we know these guys. They're famous for those things.
But that didn't change the rule. I guess it took Brady to change the rule, the Brady rule. And then you now have what people consider the Aaron Rodgers rule after Anthony Barr hit him. Although, isn't it some other quarterback who's given credit for you can't land on them? I don't think it's Aaron Rodgers. I think somebody said it was another quarterback prior to Aaron Rodgers.
But everyone calls it the Aaron Rodgers rule. I didn't know there was another quarterback.
I thought so because I always thought, that they're going to now call this the Aaron Rodgers rule. And then somebody said, no, it was actually another quarterback. Yeah, McLevin.
Nothing good happens when you get a rule named after you. The Calvin Johnson rule, the Tom Brady rule, the Aaron Rodgers rule. It's not like you did something awesome and you get a rule.
Or a surgery. You don't want a surgery named after you.
No. The Tommy John surgery? No.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.